Good morning. Before I begin, I want you to completely listen and be present during this presentation. There is no need to take notes. I will have it all available after today on my website. This recording will also be available on there. So there is this presentation, there will be the recording, and then there will also be some notes from me to you. So please feel free to relax and to listen mindfully. Welcome to the Law of Attraction session for today. If you are already an expert on the topic of Law of Attraction, welcome. If you are new to it, welcome. Welcome all. I'm excited to share with you one of the many tools that I've used in my lifetime to attract my innermost desires and dreams. I am Caridad Science. One of the many hats, besides being a mom to 6 growing spirited children, is that of a certified Law of Attraction practitioner. I wanted to take a moment today to commence with an exercise. This is an exercise that you can perform in your own home. I want you to find a comfortable spot. Maybe sit up straight, shoulders relaxed, take a few deep breaths in. We always remember to breathe before we start any practice. It helps us to reconnect with our own body, our spirit, away from distractions. Put your head down into your chest. Breathe in, fill that tummy up, and breathe out. One more deep breath in, hold it, and out. Now I want you to lift your head, but this time close your eyes. I want to start this exercise by asking you to think of one thing that you want more than anything in the world. Anything that your heart desires. Pause, think. Bring it to the very center of your mind. Keep your mind's eye focused on this image and slowly give color to it. Now animate the thought. Breathe and live the thought. Begin to feel happy as if your biggest desire in life has already come true. Let the feeling of happiness spill over your entire body. Feel it in your chest, your tummy. Feel it in your fingers and feel it in your toes. Imagine that a radiant white light is washing over you and imagine your biggest desire. Receive it and relish its presence. Close your eyes and give your 100% attention to this one thought. After a minute or so, open your eyes, but keep the emotion and thought with you at all times. Whenever you feel sad or depressed, invoke this thought so you will continue transmitting the same signal continuously, day by day. Invoke this thought and the emotion that you attach to it before you go to sleep so that you will continue transmitting good signals even while you rest. This was a quick version of how you should perform this exercise at home. You can take minutes to visualize and meditate. There is no need to rush it, but I do want you to try this as often as you can. If you can't see what it is that you want, you won't be able to get it. We must first have the dream, set the intention, and then ask for it. Ask for it and believe that you already have it, because what you want already exists. We just simply have to let it come to us. Thought is more than just electrical signals in your gray matter. It is what animates your life and your world around you. Let's look at strategic visualizing. Visualization in the context of the law of attraction is quite different from plain imagining or fantasy. How can we do this? We find a quiet place where you can practice. Focus on one thing that you most want at the present time. Put this mental image at the very center and dwell on it. Feel it and jump into it as if you already have whatever is depicted in the mental image. Welcome to the law of attraction as it relates to the universe. Thank you for joining me. I'm Caridad Sáenz, Gentle and Living Connection Coach. Before we can get into what the law of attraction is, we must first delve a little bit into being in alignment with the universe. The universe itself is a positive force. It receives inputs from every living being. It is the force that provides and ensures that no energy is wasted. Think about that. The first thought that comes to my mind is the circle of life. Nothing ever wasted, and all is connected. Change is the only constant factor in the equation, and it is with this constant factor that the law of attraction becomes much more powerful. Let me explain. If there is change, there can be creation. If creation is possible, changes in your life become extremely possible. So always change, create, renew, dare to dream and imagine. Remind yourself that everything you want is already pouring in and you just have to catch it all because your life is filled with abundance and grace. Here is the biggest secret of all. The law of attraction, it works for everyone and anyone. Those that have attracted everything they want in life have done so because they think of nothing but of their deepest desires in life. I want you to consider this. The law of attraction is always there, constantly working for you or against you. Just like gravity, it is never not in existence. How can you make it work? In simplest of terms, it works if you erase negativity and you embrace positivity. The universe receives messages from your own energy. We are constantly transmitting signals out into the world and the universe. The universe cannot differentiate between a negative thought and a positive thought. Whatever words and thoughts you are sending is what you will receive back. More on that later. I want to jump into a fun method right now. The love method. The love method is the simplest and I think the most fulfilling way to purge negativity. You must declare love for anything and everything that comes your way, even if you are suddenly confronted by misfortunes and not so positive events. You must sincerely say, I love you to both positive and negative things in your life. This is difficult at first, I know, but it does become easier with practice and becomes second nature. What this does for you is that it allows for you to purge all the negativity while keeping the affirmative and positive thoughts and emotion. When one loves, it is impossible for anything negative to arise. Whatever you do, do not underestimate the power of your thoughts. Remember how I mentioned that the universe does not differentiate between those negative thoughts and positive thoughts? So your power is the power to control these thoughts. What does it all mean? I want you to pay attention closely to this. What you think of is what you get. If you are constantly living in fear, worried about your debts, or if you are constantly worried about what can happen to you, you are sending those signals to the universe. Most people, they're great at telling you what they don't want in life. And they are instead focusing all of their energy on the not wants. Focus on the wants. Always only the wants, not the not wants. We were taught as children that we answer to the world's But with the law of attraction, the universe works with you and for you. The signals that you transmit are the ones that return to you. So here is a formula for you. Time plus energy plus action equals determination. So the time that you commit, the energy you use, and the actions you are taking, that is all leading up to your determination. Congratulations. I think up to this point, you know that you want to use the law of attraction. But what can you do now? Being aware of this law puts you in an obvious advantage. So let's activate the law in our own lives. There will need to be a process of unlearning. Unlearning requires both learning and complete discarding of concepts, theories, and long-standing beliefs. So there must be conscious learning and a complete discarding of old beliefs. We need to release those limiting beliefs that have been stopping you from achieving and receiving that which you want to bring into your own life. We need to master your thoughts. And this requires mastery of your emotions as well. You must be conscious of what you're feeling so that you can easily trace the path toward what you are thinking. An emotion will always have a twin thought. This idea was revolutionary for me. So I want you to embrace your emotions and try to find out why you are feeling that way. This way, real life obstacles and problems can also be resolved easily. Warning, if you don't feel good or if you don't feel positive, even the best thoughts will not manifest what you want. If there are unresolved issues that you are hindering your ability to focus on what you want to manifest, it may take longer for these things to actually appear in your life. The emotional hindrance may completely prevent you from manifesting the things that you want. Why is this? Because emotions are our internal guiding mechanism. It helps us to be aware when bad things are already happening to us. Emotions let us know what signals we are transmitting to the universe. Being angry or sad means your current frequency is a negative one. Learn to change the frequency that you are broadcasting through your thoughts, and the manifestation in your life will also change. Caridad, what can I do about that? Well, when you are feeling down, force your mind to discard the negative thoughts. For a positive frequency, you must transmit affirmative thoughts and positive emotions simultaneously. Let me repeat that. Simultaneous transmission of affirmative thoughts and positive frequency. This will be a life-changing concept for most people that learn this. Here are a few ways to do that. One is with affirmative cues. Here are 2 affirmative cues that you can work on. First are your memory-based affirmative cues. And what are these? This can be one particular memory that brings you the most happiness in any instant. The memory can be from any time period. Focus on that memory and remember how it made you feel. The key word is how it made you feel. And use this memory and relive it in your mind to correct your emotions and thoughts. The next method is that of an activity-based affirmative cue. Think of it as an activity that makes you happy, even for a short period of time. Is it poetry, singing, painting, dancing, or even driving somewhere? This activity is one that can help you feel relaxed and happy that you are doing it. The goal is to avoid dwelling on negative emotions and thoughts, shifting your frequencies. Please remember and believe, most of all, that the universe is here to help you and work with you. Embrace the goodness of the universe itself. Have complete faith. Step number 1 is that there must be complete belief in the law of attraction and in the good nature of the universe, your best ally in this life. Step number 2 is believe that you have already received what you have asked for. And step number 3 is let go of all of your anxieties. You must now let the universe itself rearrange itself so that you get what you want and that it comes to you. Believe that you will receive what you ask for, but you must not question how it will happen. You must have a belief in attraction and manifesting. The size does not matter. Nothing is too big for you to manifest. Nothing is too big for the universe to bring to you. Abundance is everywhere. I do not take away from you because I want something for me. And there is plenty for everyone. It is also time for us to relearn a lost skill, a skill that we were all so good at as children. And that is the joy of make-believe. Most of us have lost this skill as adults. Make-believe allows a person to widen his own imagination. Make-believe also increases one's belief in something because the mind has something to hold on to. Be persistent in believing that you have already received what you wanted. Be persistent in reminding yourself that the universe has already heard what you ordered and is doing everything to deliver what you asked for in a timely manner. How does that make you feel? The magic of it all is the emotion behind it, the feeling that you get when you receive and have in your hands what it is that you truly desire. All your stress, the anger, the frustrations will all begin to melt away. Your doubts and your anxieties will also evaporate. This is the action part of attraction. Build expectation. When you are expecting a positive outcome, all the negativity disappears and you instantly create a bond with what you want. Expecting good things to happen will help alter the signals that you are sending out to the universe. I want you to speak these words. I am in charge of how I feel, and today I am choosing happiness. If you are aware that you are only attracting negative consequences at the moment, then revision is in order. So let's say it one more time. I am in charge of how I feel, and today I am choosing happiness. The universe and you, your relationship. What is your current relationship with the universe? Can you say that you have one at the moment? Do you wake up in the morning and do you feel that you are a child of this universe? And that she is present with you at all times. This is a touchy subject, I know, for some, but I believe whatever religion you practice, whatever ideals you follow, you should wake up and feel embraced and taken care of. The universe loves you and gave you the gift of life. If you want to receive something, ask for it. Sincerely, speak it loud, want it. You need to set the motion in action. Set the intent, dream the dream, visualize it, see it, and ask for it. The actions of today determine your future outcomes, each and every time. So start right now if you want the future to hold what you want. Let me pause a second because I know I've shared quite a bit. I wanted to recap a bit of what I have discussed so far. 1, bring thought awareness. Keep it positive, reject the negative. 2, bring emotional awareness. What are you feeling and why? Fix it so that you can, 3, fine-tune that internal guiding mechanism. Release those limiting beliefs that are holding you back. And 4, correcting the transmitted frequencies. 5, simultaneous transmission of affirmative thoughts and emotions. 6, creating and using affirmative cues to maintain an affirmative frequency. And 7, aligning with the universe. You work together. The universe works for you. I talked about the love method earlier on learning to love every situation as it arrives to you, even the ones that may seem unfair and hurtful to others. This will make it easier for the next process of appreciation and gratitude. Let's take a moment and consider thankfulness. Are you thankful? Do you truly appreciate everything that you have and all the experiences that come into your life? The practice of thankfulness is tied integrally with the mental and emotional shifting that we have explored. This all leads back to the basic principle: like attracts like. To end the negative in your life, you must first be aware of positive things that you already have. Showing and practicing gratitude breaks the vicious cycle of dwelling on the negative. If you feel like this is something you or your loved ones have been lacking, it's never too late. Start right now. I'm thankful to all of you for having shown up here today and for listening this far. I'm thankful for the opportunity to share virtually this message that I so strongly believe in. I'm thankful that you have access to technology to join in. Showing people that you are thankful for them will also attract better relationships and fewer problems at home and at work. Let those around you feel your gratitude, your appreciation for them. When you are paying at the store, thank the money for the service that it has provided you. Thank the store clerk for the product that you are about to receive. Be thankful at that moment that you had the money to exchange for an item that you so wanted or that you needed. In appreciating every moment, you create more of those moments. You appreciate them more and you bring your mindfulness and our presence in every moment. I cannot stop at positivity, faith, love, and gratitude. I know, what more is there? I really must also touch on this important topic. And what is it? It's the role of forgiveness. Wow, this is a big one. Can you think of someone that has offended you or caused you a grievance? Can you bring yourself for this moment to think of what it would be like to not have that heavy feeling on your shoulders, to not carry that in your heart anymore? You know, the one that makes your stomach twist every time you think about it, the one that causes you a bit of anger. I am going to say this slowly and loudly. Forgiveness frees you from the bondage of resentment, and it allows you to heal from the inside. A big point is that you must also forgive yourself. If there is something at the back of your mind that is still causing you feelings of guilt and sadness, this is the sign that you may have unresolved issues with yourself. I want you to read this sentence with me. Non-forgiveness is a limiting condition. I'm going to repeat that. Non-forgiveness is a limiting condition. That's huge, and one of the biggest reasons that so many feel blocks to the law of attraction. One more thing that you can do to help you in making the law of attraction work for you is to heal the energy channels. Many traditional Asian medicine stipulates that the human body operates on the basis of energy channels. When a person experiences diseases or sickness, one or more of these energy channels are obstructed. To establish harmony and relieve unnecessary stress on the human body, it is believed that these blockages should be removed. If energy channels are blocked, manifesting becomes doubly difficult because your mind is not focused on the act of manifesting and attracting what you want. There are many ways to help you with clearing blocks channels. Music, Reiki, sound, meditation, visualization. Some cultures even use smudging. There are so many things you can look into and try. I'm a strong believer that whatever you believe works, And what you do intentionally will work for you. And now, because I'm a bit of an admin nerd and I love a little bit of chart action in my life, here is a simple pie chart that I've created to show you all of the ingredients needed in the law of attraction. I believe that we need all of them to make this law work for us. Affirmative thoughts, positive emotions, genuine desire, gratitude, redefined action, active receiving, and most importantly, in the center of all of it is love. This leads me to my final thought. Life-changing transformations begin from one single step. This step involves your own intentions in life. So please set your intentions and manifest greatness. It is unlimited what you can accomplish. What you think you can accomplish, it's just scratching the surface. Think bigger. You can have more. Before I conclude my session, please feel free to send me any questions, download my PDFs, and watch all the other videos on my website to help you in your own journey. I want this law to work for you. So please, go feel free to ask any questions and download everything and rewatch them. Thank you so much for listening to me today. And thank you for joining me on this amazing journey. Thank you.